Hey gang, welcome to Joni's cooking class. Hopefully you're enjoying your shaved ice or your snow cone with the hydrate, because I am. It's awesome, amazing. I love the grape, love the fruit punch. Alright, so today we're going to back up. Maybe you've never heard, maybe you're not, haven't been on my plan, maybe you've just been trying to take bits and pieces from my plan, trying to make your own plan. Well, let me tell you, you have to have a plan and you have to know how to go to the store and pick this food, okay? You have to learn to read a label and not just the ingredients in it. You need to know how many carbs and how many protein you're having. The ingredients are nice, yes, it all comes together over time. And the cleaner you are, the better you are. And I've always preached, if it walks the earth, if it grows from the earth, it grows on a tree, anything that is earthly, that is not man-made, is what we should be doing, okay? When I was a kid, we didn't eat rice and pasta, and we just did not eat it because there were 9 of us, plus my mom and dad, and we just didn't have the money for that kind of food. So it wasn't convenient. We had to go out in the garden and we had to work for it. We had to dig the potatoes, we had to plant them, we had to pick the beans, we had to snap them, we had to plant the peas, we had to pick them, and we had to shell them. So it's work, okay? Just like your life with your health and wellness, if you are worth it, it is worth it. And this label reading, once you get it, you won't even think twice about it again, and you will have control over your food. So today, I'm gonna skip one recipe, and I'm going to spend about 10 minutes on how to go to the store and, again, kind of go over and reiterate what I have taught you and just let you hear it again, and your choice, that you have a choice over your health and wellness. You have a choice. Say that with me. I have a choice. Now the real question is are you ready to work for it? Because it's work. It's work every single day. Got to have grace on yourself on the day or two that you screw up, okay? Just every day is a new day, and that's what I tell every one of my clients. If you screwed up yesterday, hop back on the wagon today, okay? You can always set this down, pick it up, but once you learn it, you're going to start living it because of the way it makes you feel, okay? All right? So let's get started here. I'm going to go over pizzas, okay? So normal pizzas that you buy from the store, if you look at the sodium levels, they're out of this world. They're over 1,000 milligrams per serving for a slice of pizza. If you go out to eat and you get pizza at a pizza joint, it's loaded. Loaded. The pepperoni alone is loaded. Then you have the sauce, okay? You have the bread. You have, and then you're wondering why you're not losing weight, or you still have headaches, or you have stomach aches, or again, it's what you're doing, okay? And you do have control. So again, we're not taking pictures of products. We are going to learn how to read labels, okay? And 99% of you already know this because you have a plan. The question is, are you working it? Do you have a goal? Do you have a destination? Because if something isn't written down, or there's no destination, there's no plan. There's no reason to work for anything. Okay? So maybe your reason is I want to lower my cholesterol. Maybe your reason is I want to get rid of my headaches. Maybe your reason is I want to sleep better. Maybe your reason is I'm tired of my pants being so tight that I don't even want to wear them. That's a great reason. Okay? Maybe you just want to feel better. Okay? Maybe you don't want to look 80 when you're 60. Maybe you don't want to look 60 when you're 30. I can show you pictures of people that have doing this plan that it's taken 20 years off their life. My granddaughter told me yesterday, Gigi, you do not look 52. She's 5. I said, thank you. I appreciate that. She said, you really don't. You don't look it. A 5-year-old noticed that. Okay, I can show you a picture of me 10 years ago. I don't look like me. Okay, And if you're on this plan and you're doing it, you know it already because you see it, okay? So let's go over this. If you want to make pizzas, you're going to go to the store and you're going to pick your own based on how we read a label. So when we read a label, first of all, how many do we get to eat? We get one. It says one serving. One serving. So you want to look at the serving size, and then you want to cover everything up to the sodium, okay? We start with carbs. And there are 15 carbs and 9 fiber. So you have 6 carbs total. So I have 6 carbs in here. That's awesome. And I have 5 protein. Excellent. Okay? Excellent. And I have 210 sodium. Good. And no sugars. So I'm good with this. I'm going to take a piece of tin foil. I'm going to hold it out big enough that I can grab a hold of it. I'm going to put this on there because I know I can eat this. Sauce. Here we go. Again, I will not send you a picture of this. I will tell you to go to the store and label read and pick your own sauce because you may not like this sauce, okay? So this is for a half a cup. Remember, know your serving size, half a cup. 9 carbs, 3 fiber. I have 5 carbs, okay? I have 1 protein. I have 230 sodium and I have 7 sugars. We're good. That's good for me. Okay, that's good for me. Remember, if it's usually good for me, it's good for you because I live what I teach you. Okay. Now, what do you want to put on your pizza? I cannot find a pepperoni that is below 500 sodium for like 3 little tiny pieces. It's not worth it to me. It makes my stomach hurt, makes me bloat. It doesn't agree with me, okay? Plus, that's too much sodium for me. So I take this chicken. This chicken is my go-to probably 50% of the week. Again, serving size, 2 ounces. And it says there's about 14 of them in here, okay? So that's probably about a 1/4 cup of chicken. You have 0 carbs, you have 0 fiber, you have 12 protein. You have 100 sodium, amazing, okay? And you have no sugar. So there's my meat, okay? Now, I can go over here and we butcher our own hogs, which I'm getting ready to make tacos. So I could use this sausage too because that pig walked the earth. We shot him, we hung him, we butchered him, and it never went to the store, okay? It never left the farm, okay? It doesn't have all that added sodium and preservatives in it. This is real meat, okay? So, again, I could throw some sausage on there, okay? You're gonna wanna pre-cook it and then throw it on there just to heat it up, okay? Just some little tidbits, okay? Again, today I just wanna educate you, pull you back in and say you can do this if you want it, okay? That's part of the cooking, the planning. Again, take recipes to the store. That's what I do. When I do these cooking classes, I take the recipes to the store. Where are they? Where did they do from? Oh, right here. Here. I took these recipes to the store, 3 of them. Okay? 3 of them. And you can print these. And then just mark off, cross off what you already have at home so you're not rebuying. And then get what you need. And get only what you need so you're not overbuying and never use that stuff again or if you make this again. So it's preparing, it's knowing how to go to the store and have control. So that would be pizzas. You could throw on vegetables are free food. You know that. There's nothing in vegetables. People give carrots a bad rap. I'm going to grab the carrots and I'm going to talk to you about the carrots. I didn't want to bring them out quite yet because I wasn't quite ready. So carrots get a bad rap, okay? And guess what? There's not even a label on here. Nothing on here. If I had my phone, I could scan this thing in my phone. Carrots are not bad for you. They grow from the earth. There's not tons of sugar in them, so be careful what you read. Okay, be careful who you listen to. And here, this hummus. Let's talk about this hummus. A serving is 2 tablespoons, so you have to be careful with that. If you sit down and eat this whole thing, there's 17 servings in this whole thing, okay? There are 4 carbs and 1 fiber. You have 3 carbs, okay, for 2 tablespoons. You have 2 proteins, so now you have 2 carbs and 3 carbs and 2 proteins. You have 120 sodium, awesome. You have no sugar at all, and 70 calories, which I don't worry about calories. If your label reading is within the guidelines that I have taught you, you will never have to worry about fat, calories, ever again, okay? You won't even have to worry about sugar, because sugar, if you're eating from the earth, won't be any problem, okay? So carrots get a bad rap. Eat them. I say vegetables are free food. Worry about your processed food, your carbs, which, again, good carbs, bad carbs, okay? So let's talk about good carbs, bad carbs. Bad carbs would be actually rice cakes, okay? And do you know that rice cakes have, I think it's 72 glycemic index in them? I used to eat rice cakes till my head fell off, and I hated them. They tasted like cardboard. And come to find out through the DNA testing, watermelon is 80 glycemic index. What does that mean? It doesn't mean there's 80 carbs there. It means that it spikes my blood sugar. So then it leaves me craving cookies, chips, I don't know, ice cream, things that I'm not supposed to have. So when you raise your blood sugar way up here, then your body craves the crap, okay? So be careful with that. I keep mine at 55 and under, and I'm doing just fine, okay? I'm not perfect. I'm menopausal, I do believe, starting. So there's issues. We all have issues, okay? And so the rice cakes have, I think, like 72 glycemic index, which actually raises your blood sugar. They're not natural. They don't grow from the earth. This is chickpeas, ground up chickpeas only. Chickpeas grow from the ground, okay? Carrots grow from the ground. So getting back to the basics, okay? Getting back to the basics. Let's talk about drinks. So we talked about the hydrate. The hydrate's all natural, no sugar, no dyes. Amazing for kids, babies, anybody. It's good for anybody. So let's take these little babies that people grab because they look nice. You're probably paying for the container, but in the long run, you're paying dearly, okay? So let's look at these. There's 1 serving in this one. 1 serving says per container. It's a 15-ounce container. Let's go to carbs. You have 70 carbs. You're like, what? 70 carbs. You have 10 fiber. So you have 60 carbs in this fruit juice. You have 10 protein. So you have 60 carbs and 10 protein. Protein is supposed to be your building block, right? You have 34 sugars. So now 60 plus 34 because carbs turn to sugar in the body. Wow, did you know that? And you have 135 sodium. You have 250 calories here. Be careful with your drinks, they're killing you, okay? This one here, it says, make me feel good, I feel good, it's strawberry banana. Oh, it's gotta be good. This has 2 servings in it. Listen up, folks. 32 carbs, 3 fiber. 32 times 2, 64. So you have 64. We had 70 in here, right? You have 28 sugars times 2. So you have 56 sugars. And you have 1 protein and 15 sodium. 130 calories. And you wonder why you can't lose weight. Okay? Makes me feel good, it says. It makes me feel good. They're lying. Okay? Again, you can choose what you do. You can choose what you put in your body. It's your choice. I'm here just to educate you what really is real and what is killing you. But that is your choice. I can't make you do that, okay? Let's go to cereal, okay? I never used to eat cereal. Oh, I was against cereal. When I found out the glycemic index, this is pretty natural. It's not, it's processed, but it's pretty clean. So this is for 1 cup, okay? And let's go over this. So, if I eat a half a cup, and this is where we go a little bit further, okay? We go a little bit further. We break it down into half of the serving. So I have 34 carbs minus 2 fiber. I have 32 carbs. If I ate a half a cup, I would have about 17 carbs, correct? And at snack time, we don't eat protein, remember? We eat carbs, because there's a reason for that. So I have 17 carbs for a half a cup, and I have 3 protein, which is excellent for a snack, okay? I have 190 in half, so you're talking about 85, 90, 92. I was never good at math, so don't hold me to it, don't laugh at me. Sodium, so good. And sugars, 9, so you'd have 4.5, okay? 4.5, about. So, some days when I really want a little bit of cereal, I do it now. I do it. I do a half a cup though, I don't do a full cup, because a full cup is 34 carbs, 3 protein, 9 sugars, and 190. I don't need 34 carbs at one time, okay? I can do close to that, I could, but again, with my thyroid issues, and you know, it doesn't make me feel good. So I do a half a cup. So again, you can control your food. Let's talk about oatmeal. If you're buying brand name oatmeal, okay, and I have nothing against this oatmeal, but I just want to educate you on the difference between this, and the ingredients are the same. So if you would go to the ingredients and you'd say, try to beg to differ that this is different ingredients than this, it isn't. Okay, it says the exact same thing on it. Ingredients is whole grain oats. Same thing, nothing else in it. It's just oats, and oats comes from oats out of a field, so it's real. There's no sugar in here, they haven't processed it. They put it in the mill and just banged up, ground up the oats. That's it. There's nothing added to this. But I want to show you the difference. So let's start with this one. Red milk. It's a half a cup, okay? We have 31 carbs in this one. We have 27 in this one. So we have 4 fiber in both of them. So 31 minus 4 is like 28. This one starts out at 27 minus 4. We have 23. So 23 carbs for a full cup. This one we have like 27. Okay, 28. Okay, 27. We have 6 protein, 5 protein. We have 1 sugar, we have 1 sugar. We have 180 calories, and we have 150. Sodium is 0 and 0. So pretty close. You're gonna pay triple for this bag of oatmeal versus this off-brand at Kroger. Red Mill, you're gonna pay about, I don't even know, $8, $9, $10 for this bag. You're gonna pay about $3 for this. Do you get it? This is what I'm trying to teach you. It's up to you if you want to spend $10 on a bag or if you want to spend $3, okay? Learn the label reading. Learn how to control your budget. Aldi's has amazing food, my daughter says. I refuse to shop there. Again, it's a mental thing. When I was a single mom, I was made to shop there because I had no money. I choose not to do it. And maybe you're like, get over yourself, Joan. You're probably right. Get over yourself. But you got to get over yourself on trying to do things your way and you're not working, it's not working for you. Okay? It just isn't working. So this is bringing you back to reality. If you don't have the plan, you need to get one. You need to learn this. This will save your life. Okay? Let's talk about almonds. So a lot of people eat almonds at snack time. I'm going to get back to you, and I've had people eat almonds after I taught them the nutritional plan. I'm like, what are you eating at snack? Oh, I'm eating almonds. Well, they went back to their old ways. Let me show you why. Because we don't eat protein at snack time. Okay? We just don't. There's a reason for that, and I explain it further. Okay? And if you're on here, you know why. Okay? So we have 6 carbs, 4 fibers. So how many carbs do you have? You have 2 carbs. And at snack time, you're supposed to eat carbs, correct? Nod your head yes. Yes, I'm supposed to eat carbs at snack time. And I have 6 protein. So if you're still eating nuts, almonds at snack time, you're screwing up. Okay? You don't have the fire burning thing going on because you're doing your own thing. Okay? There's no sodium and there's 1 sugar. So again, these would be good at breakfast. These would be good with your lunch. These would be good with your supper. They are not good for snack time. Okay? There's a reason for it. All right, yogurt. You need to be careful with yogurt. So this is 3/4 of a cup. Know your serving. 11 carbs minus 3 fibers, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 8, sorry, 8 carbs, so there's 8 carbs. There's 17 protein, 17 protein, 17 protein. You're allowed how many carbs at breakfast? 6 to 8, that's it. Okay, so this you could do for breakfast because there's 17 protein, but you're going to have to eat an egg, a piece of string cheese. I don't know, you're going to have to eat something else with it. 2 ounces of chicken, that's 12 protein. 17, add it up, it's 29. 3/4 of a cup, 2 ounces. You're like, well, that don't even go together. You don't even care anymore when you feel good, okay? Sodium 75 and the sugars are 6. You're good. You're good. This, you could eat at lunchtime. If you needed 20 protein at lunch, here you go, here's 17. You have 8 carbs. You need about 12 more carbs. You've got to get it, folks. You've got to get it, okay? And that's where I designed the program of how many carbs and how many protein that you eat. And when you start doing it and you give it a month or 2, holy crap, things start to happen. So come back to reality. Let's look at bars real quick and then I'm going to jump off of here because I think I've been on here for about 10 minutes. Okay, we have bars. These are kind bars. So 1 bar. The coconut one, almond coconut, has 21 carbs minus 2, so you're at 19 carbs. Listen up, snack time, snack time, snack time. 21 minus 2 is 19 carbs. You have 13 sugars, which is right at the border, but you're okay. And you have 3 protein. Awesome, 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 because we don't want to do protein at snack time. And you have 10 sodium. Absolutely amazing, okay? Maybe you don't like coconut. I don't know, but I like them. Here, this one, I love chocolate. Dark chocolate, nuts, and sea salt. Absolutely get rid of the cravings, okay? And we have them. Be real with yourself. 1 bar, 16 carbs. Listen up, folks. 16 carbs minus 7 fiber. You have 9 carbs. Wow, even better than that one, right? You have 6 protein, so be careful because you have 9 carbs and 6 protein. You're going to have to eat some more carbs at snack time. Okay, eat some vegetables or I don't know, whatever it is that you eat, okay? because you need those carbs, you need those carbs, you need those carbs. There's 140 sodium and 5 sugars. They both have 180 calories. So again, you get to choose your food. I love food, so I like to be in control, okay? I'm a control person anyway, don't laugh, but I love it. So let's look at beans. So I got these beans. What do they tell you about beans? They tell you they're loaded with protein, don't they? So you eat the shit out of those beans. You're like, well, they got protein in them. Do you even know? Have you even looked? Because when you do, you're going to laugh your butt off. Okay? So let's look at them. Black beans, they say, eat them. They have lots of protein. Well, let's verify if that is true or not. For a half a cup, you have 23 carbs. God, I hope this have a lot of protein in them. 23 carbs. You have 6 fiber. So now you have about 18 carbs. 18 carbs. 23 minus 6, do the math. You have 8 protein. Are you laughing yet? Where's the protein? Because these are loaded with carbs. Okay? 135 sodium and no sugar. So, again, 130 calories. Be careful. Be careful what you believe, who you believe, what you believe, and learn how to read labels and get back to the basics, get back to the plan if you fell off. There's nothing wrong with that. If you ever need me, I am here to sit with you over the phone, over Zoom, over email, whatever it is that you need, I am here for you to help you succeed. Watch the nutritional video again. Watch the nutritional video again. Ask to join it. Ask me if I will allow you back in there to see it. I will. Okay? You've got to work the plan. You have to work the garden. You have to work the farm. You have to work your job. You have to work your family. And you've got to work the plan for you. You've got it. I gave it to you. It's time to go to work. Go to work. Stop asking your doctor to fix you, please. Unless you seriously have a disease. But 90% of these diseases are caused from our food, from our drinks. And if you would take control of you and literally do this for 6 months, I guarantee you your whole life will change. The question is when are you going to be ready? Will you ever be ready, or will you just want the easy way out? It's work. It's always work. It always will be, but it's worth it. My health and my happiness and my energy and me sleeping at night and my life is worth it. You're worth it. Even if you think it or not, you are worth every second of it. Fight. Get up every day and fight for you. For you. I hope this was educational. I hope that I can pour life into you. Because I've lived it. I'm not just somebody up here speaking, do this, do that, nah. I can't even stand those kinds of people that have never even experienced it. I went from 205, from starving myself, to 170, 179, whatever it was, I can't even remember anymore, miserable out of my butt, to taking control of my life and loving it and saying, I did it. I did it with the information that somebody gave me. And you can't take that from me, ever. Ever. And I fill my body with good nutrition. Good nutrition. That also means your vitamins, good nutrition, okay? Good nutrition. You can buy vitamins in the store, and this is another thing. I challenge you to take the vitamins if you are not doing organic vitamins, natural vitamins, and you're buying them from the grocery store, please, dear God, or even those health food stores. You can take a Dixie cup. Do you see this cup right here? It has a very small bottom on it. It has a very small bottom. These are very small cups. Take that vitamin, put it in each one of them vitamins in the bottom of that cup. Cover that vitamin, half of the vitamin with tap water, and start timing. Your key is 4 minutes. If it does not totally dissolve within 4 minutes, tops 5, you're pooping them out in the toilet about 30 days from when you took them. And that's another true statement. That's another true statement. So test your vitamins. Find somebody who was doing GNC for 15 years and never felt a difference and spent thousands of dollars. I think you see the energy, you see the passion, you can hear it. I've lived it. I've been where you've been. And I want you to come where I am and feel it. I want you to feel it, not just see it. I want you to feel the difference. So again, I hope this video was more powerful than a recipe, because I felt on my heart that somebody needed to hear this in July. You guys have an awesome afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. I believe in you. I know that you want better for yourself. I'm here for you. And are you here for me?